My name is Reverend Dr. Barry King, and I'd like to share with you a companion video for the book You Are Spirit. And this chapter is chapter number 13, Pain, Illness, and Challenge. Pain, illness, and challenge are often the moments when people begin to question everything. They wonder what they did wrong, what they failed to understand, or why life feels so unfair at times. When difficulty arises, it can feel as though spirit has gone silent or withdrawn, but spirit has not left. What is happening instead is that life is asking to be met more gently, more honestly, and more deeply. Pain is real. Illness is real. Loss and challenge are real parts of living in a physical body within a changing world. Spiritual understanding does not remove these experiences, and it was never meant to. What it does change is how they are held. When pain is interpreted as punishment, failure, or betrayal, the system tightens. Fear adds weight to the experience. The nervous system moves into protection, and suffering increases. Much of what hurts most is not the sensation itself, but the meaning that we attach to it. From the perspective of spirit, pain is not a verdict on your worth. It is an experience arising within awareness. Illness, in particular, is often misunderstood. The body is not turning against you. It is responding. It is adapting to layers of stress, belief, emotion, environment, and history. This does not mean illness is chosen or deserved. It means the body is intelligent, even when it is struggling. When illness is met with fear or hostility, the system stays on guard. When it is met with curiosity and compassion, something shifts. Compassion doesn't naturally or magically cure the body, but it does remove the resistance. It allows the nervous system to soften enough for healing to become possible. Challenge works in a similar way. Life does not hand out challenges as lessons to pass or to fail. Challenge arises because life is dynamic, relational, and unpredictable. What matters is not why something happened, but how it is held. When challenge is met with presence rather than resistance, it becomes more workable. You are no longer fighting both the situation and yourself at the same time. Healing in this sense is not an event, it is reintegration. Parts of the system that have been locked in protection begin to communicate again. Energy that was tied up in vigilance becomes available. Regulation improves. Sometimes change is dramatic. Most often, it is gradual and quiet. Both are signs that intelligence is at work. This is also why unrealistic spiritual expectations can cause harm. Many people believe that spiritual clarity should prevent pain, illness, or difficulty. When that does not happen, shame appears. They assume they have failed or that they've misunderstood something. This belief adds suffering to suffering. Spirit does not promise immunity from human experience, it offers companionship within it. You are not failing when life is hard. You are not less spiritual because your body hurts or your heart grieves. You are living within a complex, responsive system that learns and adapts through experience. Pain also invites support. One of the quiet myths many people carry is that strength means handling everything alone. This belief isolates and exhausts the system. Healing is not solitary, it is relational, allowing support from people, from care, from presence, is not weakness. It is intelligence recognizing the value of relationship. Not all healing looks the way we hope. That's true. Sometimes bodies change permanently. Sometimes loss reshapes life. This does not mean that alignment has failed us. It means life is moving beyond what mind can control. When identity rests in spirit, meaning is not dependent on outcome. Dignity remains even when answers do not. Grief belongs here too. Grief does not mean something has gone wrong. It means love matters. When grief is allowed to move through awareness without being rushed or explained away, it integrates. Love does not disappear when form changes. Relationship continues in new ways. Operating as spirit does not mean that during pain we stay positive or calm. It means we stay present. You allow pain to be felt without becoming it. You allow fear to be noticed without obeying it. You allow uncertainty to exist without rushing to try and resolve it. Presence becomes the steady ground when nothing else feels steady. Pain does not mean you are broken. Illness does not mean you are being punished. Challenge does not mean spirit has abandoned you. They are experiences moving within awareness, asking not to be fought, but to be held. And when they are held with honesty and kindness, something essential returns. Even when circumstances do not immediately change, suffering softens, strength becomes quieter, trust becomes simpler. You are spirit, even when life hurts. You are spirit, even when healing feels much too slow. You are spirit, even when answers are not clear. Nothing about pain removes that truth. It simply invites it to be remembered more deeply. And that remembering is enough. Thank you for allowing me to share. I wish you love, joy, peace, and much kindness. And hug someone you love. Thank you.